Right, hello. Let's just see if it's working quickly. I've got a bit of an issue tonight. What I normally read the comments on is on a phone, and the phone's very close to being out of charge. So, I mean, if that happens, what I'm going to have to do is turn the... there's like, the PlayStation recording system has like a comment thing. So I'd have to turn that off, turn that on, so the comments would come down the screen, which would be really annoying, but if that's the only way I can read them, then that's what I'll do. But, I mean, we'll try not do that. Fingers crossed. But, Xavier, how's it going, mate? And Cot, Rudolph, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. If you just give me one moment, I'm going to quickly set something up. I just need to set the microphone settings quickly because sometimes they're a bit dodgy. There we go. So hopefully you can still hear in the chat if anyone's in there at all. Let's keep that off. Let's keep that off. Silence that. There we go. All right. Okay. Let's play some Tannenberg. I haven't played Tannenberg on stream for 2 weeks now. The last time I played, there was a few issues. I don't know what the hell was going on. It was a bit weird. I was giving it a lot of praise because I used to, when Tannenberg first came out, I enjoyed it for the first week or two, and then I started to dislike it again. I wasn't enjoying some of it. Like I felt like the gun controls were a bit weird and things like that. Sorry, just quickly turn down the audio voice chat. Voice is coming out. It's voice chat. I need to turn down completely. There we go. And I wasn't really a big fan of the game for a bit, but then I started playing it again. I started getting into it, and then last week I was giving it all this praise and stuff, and then all of a sudden it starts being really glitchy, and people are disappearing, and the map's glitching and things, and it's typical. The one time I give it praise, then it starts glitching. So, a bit unfortunate, but we'll see how it goes. Run the Romanian map, good map this. To be fair, as I say, I still really do enjoy Tannenberg now. I'm starting to get into it again more, but whether it's better than Verdun or not, I'm not sure. I think I still side with Verdun only just, but it's a fucking squeaky chair. But we'll see. See how it goes, eh? It's going to take a while to load up. It actually might kick me back to the menu. It's been doing that recently on Verdun. But fingers crossed there's no glitches. That's all I hope. As I say, it's both games that are glitching at the minute as well. It's not just Verdun and it's not just Tannenberg. That both of them have been a bit hit and miss recently with online, at least the online gameplay. But we'll see if this does the same. In fact, the last 2 streams I've done, the stream's cut because the game's just closed down, and for some reason that ends the stream instantly, which is really frustrating. But we'll see. Now the game ended as soon as we fucking joined. Typical. Surprisingly, I didn't get best player there. 0 kills. Right, let's try and do this. Let's go for this map. I wish they didn't do the writing like that because I can't pronounce the map on the left. I know that's East Prussia, the one on the right, but the one on the left I can't pronounce. Dobroja? I'm not sure. Someone might know in the playback, I'm not sure. Fucking hell, that coffee's warm. Shit. Here we go. It's loaded up finally. Oh, is it going to kick me out? Oh no, it's working. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, there hasn't been much news this week as far as I'm concerned. Tannenberg and Verdun wise, it's been fairly standard at the minute, unfortunately. We had that message 2 weeks ago where they were saying that they're planning something big this year, and I had someone comment actually. In fact, there is some news. Someone commented the other day on one of the videos I put out, saying that apparently the Italian front is confirmed. So I don't know if he's just talking shite there or if that's true, but we'll see, won't we? I think there's going to be people disappointed with that though. Personally, I think people want to see Gallipoli more than they do the Italian one. But truthfully, I'm happy with either. But I can understand why they would do the Italian one over Gallipoli, because we've already got Anzac units and the Tommies and things, so it makes sense if they had a look at the Italians a bit more, I suppose. There's not too many people in the European server will switch to the US shortly, but we may as well keep in this for now. Let's spawn in. Let's do this. It's froze, for fuck's sake. Here we go. Right, let's head over to the left flank. There's no one there at the minute, which is good. Need to get the company. I need to get a new chair. I've got to buy a new charger, and I've got to buy a new chair, I think. That's what I'm going to get next. Right, here we go. We'll take this first. We'll hold here for a bit. I don't think there's anyone with us, so we're going to have to hold the entire time. And then we'll push up down the left flank. Get supply station. In fact, they'll probably get supply station before we will. Well, the looks of it. But we've got a good line in the minute. We've spread quite far. Could do with maybe one more person being this side of the map. But, oh well. Anyone down there? Nope. Let's have a look at the take. Yeah, they're taking supply station. I thought they would. Right, we've got this. Let's push on. It's a funny shaped map, this, because you'd think you'd run out there, but that's the map border right there. It sort of runs on a diagonal, this one. Push up here. Into this trench. I can hear someone already. There's a few guys up there, you can see them. There's one, another guy behind him. There's another guy holding up there, can you see him? I think he's still there, he's just gone into somewhat cover. Yeah, that phone charge, unfortunately, I think is going to go down really quickly. Right, let's push down. Shit, I think I'm stuck in something. There he is. Right, so if we can push down to this one, if we take supply station and then... Oh, there he is. I thought I was getting shot at. Someone's just covered me really well there. Nick. Now then, Nick, mate, you're alright. Hope you're doing well. So we'll get in here and then we'll push our hill artillery. Things when you get halfway here, really, you only need to get one or two extra places, and then you can play really defensive if that's what you choose to. But often teams sort of go ape shit once they've got a few extras, they'll push all the way. That's really loud on my headset. Put my volume right up, I think that's why. Let's have a look quickly. Someone up there, I can see him shooting. He must be on the gun, is he? I think he is. I'll quickly grab a drink. Fucking hell. That's one of their guys, that's a nice shot. There's another one behind him. Check the left flank quickly. As I say, there's not too many players in this game, so I don't think there'll be too much tactical play from the enemy team. I'm not too concerned about it. They are a bit messy on Tannenberg. Right, let's push up. Arab HD, I love you in the game. Thank you. I'll send you some Hebo Live hats, mate. Right, let's get in this trench. Where's this guy going? Keep him here. I'm stuck behind a fucking gun. Yeah, as I say, I don't think the AI is going to be too tactical here. It's just going to be hit and miss with them. I say that, I've just heard artillery coming. I think that's got to be our artillery. That would have killed me. Definitely ours. We're getting. In fact, I'm going to fall back here, fellas, because yeah, we've got no one down there. We've got one guy down there at hill fortification. I've just remembered I'm NCO, so really I should be putting some fucking orders down. Sunny Cat, now then, mate, how are you doing? Let's push down here. There's someone in here, I think, unless he's killed him. Has he killed him? Oh no, no, there's someone still in there. One of our guys is getting in now. It looks like an AI player. Where are we going? Where are we going? Spawning this fella here. Yeah, we've got to take this because otherwise it'll just give them incentive to push down the supply as well. If we can hold that left flank and we take this back, I won't be too concerned. Clear down here. Yeah, we've got this. We're okay here. Oh, died 2 seconds after I shot him there. Fucking hell. If I had Tannenberg on my Xbox, I would join you, but I don't. Sorry. No worries, mate. Don't worry about it. Absolutely. Let's have a look. Let's get some gas on them fuckers. Should have got him there. I think the other guy's going to get him. Is he going to get him? He's chasing after him. He must be chasing after him with a shovel or something. Fucking hell. Arab HD. Sunny Cat, pretty good. What are you guys playing? I'm on Tannenberg at the minute. Just a bit of manoeuvre on the EU server, and then I'll probably switch over to the US server shortly. I think that's the plan anyway. So we've got that. Hill fortification, we've got that. Hill artillery on this map is always the one that people fight for. I'm not if that sort of stays flashing, either blue or red all game. I'm not surprised. That's just, I don't think you can hold hill artillery for long unless you've got the battered hillside and mobile. I love it alive. Oh shit, sorry. What is your favourite submachine gun in Verdun? I don't think there's many, is there? There's not many submachine. I think the MP18, I think it's called. Probably have to go for that, to be honest with you, mate. That's me. Every time I play Tannenberg or Verdun, I very rarely use anything other than rifles with bayonets because, I mean, I could do with a bayonet on this. I need to put my coffee down here. Hold on. There's a guy just run past me. I've got a coffee in a hand. Oh, there's two behind me. Yeah, and honestly, I think if you're good with a rifle and a bayonet on this game, it's much better than having an automatic weapon, personally. What's your opinion on Battlefield 1, and do you think, and what do you think is the future of World War 1 games? Future of World War 1 games. Well, I think that Beyond the Wire is looking good. I mean, it's like Verdun on steroids from what I can tell. You know, it's got, you know, better graphics. It looks like, in fact, it's like Squad. It's like Squad, but with a you know, set in World War 1. Just realised that's a guy there. Yeah, too quick for him there. So I think it's looking good, mate, and I think Verdun and Tannenberg are getting a bit more popular as the time goes on. They're hit and miss sometimes. You know, some days you go on it's popular, some days it isn't. But I think people will always prefer World War II games over World War 1. But who knows? And then, to be fair, mate, Battlefield 1, I fucking hate that game. I fucking hate it. I hate EA as a company. I hate the game. I think if you're doing a historical game, stay historic. Don't fuck around with it. And from what I can tell, the gameplay is more. Fucking hell. The gameplay looks like more. It's more like World War II than it is World War 1, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I can't get rid of Battlefield personally. I think there's another guy around the right. I couldn't get round to the left. What's better, Tannenberg or Verdun? Fucking hell, who knows, mate? Who knows? Up to you. It's personal preference. Verdun's more like linear. You know, you've got you run backwards and forth to trenches, and this game's a lot more open. This game you sort of work for different points, objectives, if you like. It's more objective based, this game. Depends what you like. The gunplay is very different in both games though, which is weird. You don't normally get that. Someone's behind me. Someone just shot me there. I don't know where from. He's on my team. There's another guy there. Got him. But honestly, mate, I don't like telling people that Verdun or Tannenberg's better. Honestly, it's personal preference. I think I enjoy Verdun better personally, but you know, I don't know. It depends what type of gameplay style you like, really. He's got me good shot, very good shot. Ariska, that's my favourite weapon on their team. It's better than the Mosin. I don't know what these people are going on about when they think the Mosin's the best. I think it's shit. Maybe not on DayZ, but in this game. I could call in support there. It's gone. Losing this, I'm going to push supply station. There's a guy up there trying to snipe. Good kill. Someone's got him. Good kill by Phil. Just bought a Verdun. Nice, nice mate. Well, you see what you think of it. I mean, a good way to practice your shooting if you're struggling with the shooting mechanics on the game is there's a game mode called Squad Defense, and basically you just go up against waves of enemies, and it's a good way of just practicing different weapons and getting different XP so you can unlock more weapons and squad points and things like that. But to be fair, you should be okay online. I mean, there's always a lot of new players on, and don't get too concerned if you die loads on the game. It's just part of it. Oh, sorry, big fellas, I've got a cat that wants to be let out. Yeah, I heard a noise in the background. It's the cat. Nick, what's your favourite gun in Tannenberg, which was not in Verdun? The Ariska. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it. I haven't got a bayonet. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce it, but I really do like that gun. For some reason, it seems more steady than the Mosin, and every time I use it, like the Mosin for example, I seem to get loads of hit markers with, and I can't understand why. Because, I mean, I know the weapon sway on that gun's awful, but surely it's just as powerful as the Ariska weapon. Is it the Ariska Type 30 or something it's called? Something like that. I mean, I don't know if that's the official name for it. Sounds close to me. Again, that must be our team's artillery. There's no way that's ours. He's behind me. But yeah, don't be too concerned if you die a lot on Verdun, honestly. Well, let's spawn here. We need to take this sort of left flank back. I've been a bit fucking hit and miss here. Push, push, push. That's a bad shooting from me. There we are. That guy was doing a little flanking mission. Got him. And one down there. Quickly reload. I'm gonna have to go there instead. Do you know how to complete ammo in front line in Verdun? What do you mean complete? Do you mean like give ammo? I believe the answer to that question is there's ammo crates on the map, if that's what you mean. If to get ammo, extra ammo. But to be honest with you, you don't really need too many. You don't need to worry about ammo online because you very rarely run out unless you're using an MG. If you're using a rifle, you've got a crazy amount of ammo. It depends. And if you're talking about squad defense, there's little blue markers on the map which above say ammo crate, or they should say ammo crate, and you just go to them. You hold square and it gives you extra ammo. And I think online has that as well, but I can't quite remember. This guy's going to pop up again. His mate's got me this time. This car, I like this car 98 that I'm using. The iron sight's quite nice. It's got like a weird metal bar behind the actual sight itself. Sorry, I'm just sipping my coffee in the background. Or tea, should I say, it's not coffee. Got him this time. There's another cool thing which you can do, and well, you can do, but I like the idea of that you can hold. They're not like official trenches; they're like sort of makeshift trenches like this, where you can just hold the line from. You don't have to be in your objective itself, but in and around it, if you know what I mean. It's bad shooting, Joe. Let's get in. Hey, what car? What is this? Car 88. Ah. It's a strange version of it, but I think it's nice. I like it. I don't think I've had any hit markers as of yet. Right, we'll take this back. We're taking the right flank. Supply station, we need to take that back after this. We'll keep pushing there once we've got this sorted. This one's a fucking bastard to hold as well, because as I say, they can just push from the hill artillery constantly. blind shooting. Back down again. Quick reload. I think we've got enough guys here to take this. I'm going to push left instead. Yeah, we've got 3 guys there. I don't think there's a point in like 5 people staying in one position unless it's like getting heavily attacked. It's pointless. You're just wasting time, losing points. It's going to be a hard shot to get this guy. He's going to go back there. Is he? I knew he would. Has he got the other guy? No, he hasn't. Shit. Got it. Shit. Get down. Hope the other guy. Is the other guy getting? Yes, he has. Fucking hell. Yeah, honestly, there's a lack of bayonets on. Oh, I've got a. There we are. I've got a fucking shovel. Shit. Yeah, there's a lack of bayonets on Tannenberg compared to Verdun. It's weird. It's weird coming from Verdun to Tannenberg for that reason. Especially when I'm so used to playing with one. It's like one of my essential items. Hit marker. Ah, shit. That's frustrating. Would have been a nice shot that if I got him as well. There's still one. I still picked his head up. I got him. There's another guy there as well. Quickly reload. Conrad Farr, remember me from last stream, mate? I'll be honest, Conrad, I can't. Last stream was a bit hectic. I was sort of so concentrated on the game that I think I missed half the comments. I mean, if you were there, I probably read 1 or 2 of your comments, but because I try to read as many as I can. In fact, I try to read all of them, but I can't. Honestly, I can't say I remember specifically. Unfortunately. There's him. This guy there. God, that's it. He's got me this time, and it's loud. Cut Rudolph. I mean, ammo box. When you get, for example, use all your grenades or ammo and some machine gun. Right. Okay. Well, I think there should be an ammo box in your trench on Verdun. I think, and I can't remember because, as I say, I very rarely run out of ammo when playing Verdun because I just use a rifle, and usually I'm dead by the time I've used all my ammo. In fact, in recent times, the only time I've lost all my ammo from a rifle was when I was sniping on Picardy. So I'm not sure, Cop. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, mate. You might have to have a look on Reddit for that one. I can have a look on you, look on for you. Yeah, the next time I'm on Verdun, but I mean, it depends what game mode you're talking about as well. Because squad defense, it should have a big blue marker saying that it's an ammo crate, but looks like we're doing sort of the opposite movements at the minute. Their team's pushing the right flank, we're pushing left. Although they might take hill artillery again. We've got a few guys going up there. I'll put a marker down here. I keep forgetting I've got markers, which is not good. Keep forgetting the NCO. Let's have a look where they are. No one down there. No one down there. Let's call some supporting. Are we taking that back? I think we are. Let's put some on woodland and then puts pressure on the enemy. That's what the gas is good for, just pressure. There's no one up there. They must all be spawning left flank. In fact, they definitely are. I'm going to leave my guys here. I'm going to push right. In fact, if we take hill artillery, we need to hold hill artillery here. Then if we push battered hillside, we can somewhat cut them off from behind. Where's he going? He's dead. Let's get this fucking gas mask on. I'll get the fucking shovel out as well. This gas is I mean, problem is if the AI can see you really well with this, but he's dead. If there's another guy, that's one of my teammates. Right, we're turning this back, which is nice. That'll do. Get some more people in. cover quickly. Let's kill. What's this? Comrade Far. Player Warface. What the fuck's Warface? Never heard of it. Never heard of Warface. I've heard of Warframe. The little fucking alien thing. What the fuck it is. Let's get in cover quickly. Kevin. Alvin Kevin, how are we doing, mate? He's going to kill me, this guy. Is he going to pop up again? His mates are at the back. There he is. He's going to pop up. There's two down. There's no one behind it. Comrade, look it up after the game. Right, I'll have a look. Do you think I'll like it, do you? I like most first-person shooters other than the recent Call of Duties and Battlefield. I hate Battlefield as well. So probably the two biggest franchises for first-person shooters I hate. Used to be a massive Halo fan. That was my shit back in the day. Nick, Warface is an okay game in my opinion. What is it, Nick? Give me an explanation of what it is, because it might be a game that I've heard of, but I had a friend download a game. He said it was like an FPS. Is it a free-to-play game? I'm assuming it is if you're saying download it. The guy at the back there, got him too. Let's get in the trench quickly. I think there's a guy just to my left here. Unless he's disappeared somewhere, I can hear him. Oh no, that's one of the Germans I can hear. Yeah, it's clear. Yeah, we'll just hold this for now. Get some guys in here. Well, we're doing alright down the left. But, yeah, I mean, it's a fairly even game. Every time we go one flank, they go another. Typical Tannenberg, really. First person shooter and free, Conrad. Right, fair enough. I'll give it a look, mate. But, I mean, I've got, what's that game called? What's that Battle Royale game called? The Call of Duty one. Modern Warfare's. A few people have asked me to play that, so I think I'm going to be playing that. In fact, I'll try and play that on stream next week, or this week. But it's going to be like a one-off. I think. I mean, I don't plan on becoming a Battle Royale channel. Charge you £30 for stickers. Right, what we doing? What we doing? Woodland artillery. Right, fuck it, we're going to push right flank. I'm sick of these bastards. Let's have a look. Who's sniping over there? There's a few. I think I can see two heads. Maybe I can't. Let's get into this hole here. Comrades, it's not a battle royale. What is it? Just like a? Was it? Is it a realistic FPS though? Is it one of these like run and gun types? I might look into it, but I'm not guaranteeing anything because, as I say, I've got a. At the minute, I've got a very busy time. In fact, I'll be coming off YouTube again, probably for a few months. Maybe not this week, but the week after. I've got to go back to sort of doing concentrating on university stuff again. So really, any recommendations for games, I'll probably try and crack it out this week. That I left. So if you've got any, then. Yeah, put them in. I'll have a look at Warface, so I will have a look at it for you. Will it be a game that gets me angry? that's another a question you've got to consider. There's this guy. Is that one of our guys? Yeah, they've pushed. As soon as we push Woodland, they sort of took everything else back. Typical. Conrad, like COD. Is it like a good COD though, or is it shit? Shit, because it's easy to say it's like COD, but there's, CODs. A lot of CODs are hit and miss. The recent ones are fucking shite. Clueless now. No, then Clueless. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing? It's been a busy week in the States. What's in the news? I've heard Sonny Cat's on high alert. He's got his fucking rifle by the door. have a look up here. There's a guy. Take him out. Try and get a long shot of this fucker. Ah, fuck it, we'll push. We'll be alright. It's very good. Got to get good though. Yeah. So it's one of them ones that you've got to practice a bit. I'll have a look for you, comrade. Definitely. Definitely have a look. Whether I'll play it on stream or not, I'm not sure. You know, I might just make some clips of it. I don't know. I'll have a look. The thing is, as well, I've still got a PS4, which means that the space for games on this console is very low, as you probably know if you're on a PS4. I mean, the space you get is absolutely shocking, and I don't plan on forking out at the minute, at least, for a hard drive, like a new, not a hard drive, a new, what do you call it, like memory box or whatever the fuck they call them. I don't plan on getting one of them anytime soon, as I won't be playing too many games soon, so it's just a complete waste of money. And that Call of Duty apparently, God, that's a lot of spawns. That Call of Duty takes up a massive amount of memory apparently as well. It's like I think it's like 200 gigabytes or something. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's all good here. Just glad I'm not in DC. Aye. Can understand, mate. Can understand. Let's get with these ladders. Let's get attacking. We're going to push straight to Battered Hillside. Try and get them from behind here. Have you ever been in Poland? Have you ever been in Poland in the Eastern Front? Don't think so. Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. No, I have. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's one of the best maps, mate. Yeah, I have. Sorry. It's the map with all the houses, isn't it? It's like it's probably the most, arguably the best map, one of the best maps the World War I game series have made, in my opinion. In fact, I should do that. I should do like the best maps of both games and see. Yeah, World War I game series best maps. I should do that. But then I've sort of gave it away. Poland's at the top, I think. No, maybe not at the top, but it's up there. It's a pretty good map. That was a nice shot. Thanks, Nixic. After for three more games, you can hop on Verdun. You don't have to if you want. Keep playing Tannenberg. I'm not sure, Nick. I think if I did that, I'd have to change all the what's it called? The YouTube, not the description, but all the tags and the thumbnail and all that stuff. But otherwise, I would have. Next week I'll be on Verdun though. Don't worry. I think Verdun is the more popular game from what I can tell. I think people seem to like it a bit more, which I can understand, you know. There's a guy at the top of the... Is that a guy up there? I think that's just part of the thing. Right, let's have a look where we're going to go. Let's cut them in half here. In fact, they're taking foothold, so we're going to have to go back anyway. Nixic, Poland map is the small town. Yeah, it is, yeah. Rudolph, welcome in Poland. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good map, mate. It's definitely one of the better maps on the game. Conrad, I play on 360, so you'll be good on PS4. Fair enough, mate. I wish I still had a 360, to be honest. I think I enjoyed my time more on the 360 than I did the PlayStation 4. Truthfully. Just because I think the quality of games a few years back was better. I don't mean that in terms of like graphical things, you know, graphical settings, and I mean the quality of games in general. Of like, you know, your story mode, the effort put in by the devs. There was, you know, it wasn't all these microtransactions and shit. Or there wasn't as many, at least. I mean, there's always been DLC for almost as long as I can remember now, but I don't know, this generation, the PS4 generation of consoles, sort of, it's let me down really. And I think Cyberpunk topped it all off. I mean, I didn't play it, but you know, I think like everyone had hoped that game would be good, and it's just been a fucking mess. And regardless if it works for you or not as an individual, a lot of people it doesn't work for, and the devs pretty much just lied to people, so it's not good enough, really. Nixic next week, yep. Nixic, after you sell your PS4, will you be done with gaming? Well, the thing is, Nick, I was going to sell my PlayStation back in September, as you know, and but it's pointless because my disc tray is absolutely fucked. Any money that I would get from the PS4 it'd be worthless. I mean, honestly, I don't think I could. I don't reckon I could get 20 quid for my PS4. It's in such a shit condition. It barely works. Honestly, it's on its last legs. I don't know how it's still. In fact, it's broke before. It just came on like 2 days later. So it's on its it's on its last legs, really. But yeah, if the PS4 breaks, at least, let's say it broke in the next year. I mean, I wouldn't be buying a replacement, mate. I wouldn't. I haven't got the money to be putting on games at the minute. So realistically, you know, if I think realistically, I just can't. As much as I'd love to buy like a PC, which would be my sort of next aim. If I was going to upgrade, and if I had the money to upgrade now, I wouldn't go to PS5 or the new Xbox. I'd just get a PC because, I mean, there's more games on PC that I like, or that I think I'd like at least. There's a lot of guys there. Let's just try and get in cover if we can. Fucking AI, no mercy. Clueless. Who's ready for COD American Civil War 2? Yeah, that should be an interesting game. That should be a really controversial game. Nancy Pelosi's the main villain. Though I think if they were going to make a villain, they'd probably make it Trump, I imagine, wouldn't they? Nancy Pelosi seems to get away with a lot of shit. Rudolph, I can't wait for Call of Duty World War 1. I don't think it'll happen. Is that true? Is that what's next? Apparently Cold War is shit. I don't know if I've heard a few people say it's good, to be fair, but the majority of people I've talked to say it's shit. It's not very good, so I don't know. I think Call of Duty is as good as dead at the minute. It's been dead for years, but there's something, you know. What the hell's that noise? Fucking hell. You know, the story mode's one part of Call of Duty, but the multiplayer is the foundations of the Call of Duty experience. And if your multiplayer is shit, then you know, people aren't going to buy the game. But you know, the last multiplayer Call of Duty I enjoyed was Ghosts, which is, again, that's a controversial statement in itself. People hated Ghosts. And I mean, I understand. I didn't think the storyline was too clever, but I thought the multiplayer was still pretty standard. It felt like Call of Duty multiplayer anyway. I suppose that soon changed after that game. And everyone has their own opinion. So, Conrad, when will I stream next? Fuck knows, mate. Clueless. COD Black Ops 2 Origins map is in World War 1. But it's zombies. Oh, alright, okay, fair enough. Conrad, when will you stream next? Probably next Friday. But let's say I get this this Call of Duty, what's it called? This Battle Royale game that people have asked me to play. I might stream midweek. As I say, because if I'm going away for like 3 months after next week, I think I may as well try and put out as much as I can in that week. You know, but we'll see. Emerald Knight, I'd love World War 1 Call of Duty. I think, yeah, but maybe a few years. I'd agree with you, Emerald. Maybe a few years ago, but I don't think they could make it good now. I think they'd kill it. And I mean, you saw. I don't know if you've played Call of Duty World War 2, but that's awful. That's a really bad game. And I've replayed the story mode recently, and it's just shit. For some reason I thought it was decent, but it isn't. I played it again. Playing it a second time made me realise it's fucking piss poor. At least I think it is anyway. Oh, double reload. Let's see if the AI is going to fuck me up. Oh, there's a lot of them. A lot of them on that left flank. tell you one thing though, the Romanians, as far as I'm concerned, are the best squad in this game. They have the French weapons, most accurate weapons in this game. If you play with them French weapons on Tannenberg, you've got such a massive advantage. If your shooting skill's decent as well, I mean, you can just absolutely annihilate teams. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. You kept double reloaded. Seems like they're pushing heavily on this left flank. It's been a really even game. I mean, this normally matches end quicker than this, and it looks like it'll probably go the whole way. But yeah, Emerald, I don't think they can handle it. Call of Duty could handle World War One. They just it'd just be like World War Two. It'd be horrendous. In fact, one of the reasons I think they've stayed away from World War One is because it's sort of restrained in what weapons they can use and things. With World War Two, there's a bit more variety with weaponry and things like that. And World War One there isn't. Pretty, standard rifles and things. Depends what you like though. If you don't like realism, then fuck it, you might like it. Fucking hell, there's a guy behind. Good job he's here either, because he would have fucked me right up. Get this mask on quickly. What are we doing here? We'll just hold this for now and then we'll push forward. It hasn't been the best of games for me. I've been a bit all over the place. I haven't been concentrating properly. I keep forgetting I'm NCO. I need to start putting them things down. It's funny because I made a video the other day about complaining about people in squads, and I've just fucked around. Nick's sick. Basically on Xbox called Cold War had a massive discount to £33 for 2 days, and I was dying to play the campaign and try it out, and I knew it was never going to get any lower, so I bought it. So what do you think, Nick? Is it any good? Truthfully, at least you didn't buy it at full price, mate. The problem is, if you don't like a game at that price, you're losing a lot of money. I know you've got it on discount, but let's say I bought it for £50 or £60 off the PlayStation Store. I think it's like £60, which is fucking insane for a game. I mean, for the quality of games now, it's like the price is going up for games, but the quality of them is going down, and it's not good enough. That's why I'm really reluctant to spend any more money on games, and I've sort of held myself back at least for the last 6 months. During COVID, during the first lockdown, I was a bit like, I spent quite a lot of money on games, but then it sort of made me realise what the fuck am I spending my money for when... I mean, I was disappointed with 99% of the things I bought in summer, gaming-wise, and gaming, tech and games. It was just, I don't know, wasting a lot of money. Oof, I was lucky there. That revolver he was using is pretty decent as well. He fucked up. Newt, what region? I'm in EU, mate, and I'm going to switch to US after this game, I believe, because it's quite quiet. Alright, we're taking that. Let's push Hillside. There might be a late comeback for us here, fellas. He's dead. There's a machine gun all around me. I'm going to keep pushing this. I'll read that Emerald, I'll read that comment once I've pushed up here. Let's get the shovel out, fellas. Let's take back what's ours. Kill the Codfire, that was the main thing. Emerald 19. They could just do what Battlefield 1 did and push the boundaries and bring in prototype weapons, but I don't see them doing World War 1 COD in the next 10 years. I bought Modern Warfare for 22 quid, still not arrived, fuck me. Never buy games full price anymore. Yeah, I completely agree with you, mate. When did you buy it if it still hasn't arrived? I hope you didn't buy it when it released, because I don't reckon it's coming. No, I think that's I think you've got the right idea there. Don't buy new releases. Don't pre-order games either. That's a massive mistake. People seem to still make pre-ordering games. I've got a friend who pre-orders games still, so and we tell him not to. He does it anyway, but then he plays Assassin's Creed, so what the fuck? I don't know why I even bothered. We all know Assassin's Creed shit now. Emerald, Sunday, yeah, fair enough. What day is it? Friday. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. I suppose with COVID, the things are all a bit behind in terms of deliveries and shit. Although I did order something off Amazon. I ordered 2 books off Amazon, and they came within 3 days, which I was impressed with. Ah, you fucker. quickly reload. But yeah, I don't know if you like Modern Warfare. It depends what you like. You know, you like as you say. I mean, it's for me, Modern Warfare is a step in the right direction in terms of graphics and the campaign. Well, the campaign had some amazing parts and fucking shockingly bad parts. The Modern Warfare campaign was infuriating to me because they had this really realistic mission where they would go into this house and they'd do this house clearance thing. Then a mission later they were fighting this juggernaut guy, almost like a boss battle in Call of Duty, and I was like, what the hell is this doing in the game? And I don't know, it just annoyed me. I'm not going to go into spoilers or anything, but... And then the multiplayer was just full of campers. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Normally, campers don't go in Call of Duty too badly till that COD is like a year or two old. So the campers remain on them CODs, and then the newer players, the run and gun players, buy the new ones. With Modern Warfare, from day one, no matter what game mode I played, from domination, free-for-all, team deathmatch, search and destroy, campers were in every game mode, and I couldn't be doing with it. I buy Call of Duty for an arcade run and gun experience, and all I got was people like sitting with LMGs with like thermal scopes on. It wasn't very fun. Emerald, COD games are always populated, so you can wait a year or two to buy it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was playing World War II on stream at Christmas Eve, or Christmas Day or Boxing Day, and that was populated. So, yeah, I agree. What's the best first COD game I ever bought? What's a best first COD game? I never bought any of them. Fucking hell. Well, Black Ops 1 was amazing. Call of Duty 3 for PS2, I love that. World at War was amazing. The problem is, as I say, Call of Duty is the campaign, but the multiplayer is the foundations of the game, and if the multiplayer isn't up to scratch, then, you know, you've paid £50 for a 6-hour campaign, it's not really worth it. I don't know, mate, I don't want to recommend you a Call of Duty, because I don't like any of them at the minute. You'll have to ask some of the other guys. Clueless, Modern Warfare is a very well made shooter, but the gameplay is hit and miss. Yeah, it is very hit and miss. It looks amazing. The gunplay is good. The guns feel amazing. They're heavy. It's gritty. It's a gritty game, but the gameplay is just fucking weird. It's not good. It's not smooth. It's very static. I don't know. That's what I mean. That's what I mean with Modern Warfare. They've gone in the right direction, but it's not. It's not there. They're not there yet. I still play Ghosts and Advanced Warfare sometimes. I find TDM games easily. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I never played Advanced Warfare. I never bought that. But Ghosts, I really enjoyed, mate. Really enjoyed that game. Let's have a look what weapons we've got here, fellas. Ah, yeah. So this is the gun Nick that was on about, the Ariska Type 30. This is a decent weapon. The Winchester, I think that's shit, and the Mosin, I think, shit as well. Nick, I will say the campaign in my eyes are really good, and there is a massive plot twist at the end, and the littlest thing in the campaign can be brought up later in the game. Well, I think games like that are good, and I think some Call of Duty games have gone down that path now, which I think is a good idea. I think, from what I've heard, a lot of the newer COD games story modes are good. It's the multiplayer that's let them down. But no, that's interesting, that, Nick. What I'll do is I'll probably just watch a walkthrough of the Cold War game. Who am I playing as? I think he plays the Latvians. Not sure. It's the most difficult thing about Tannenberg, half the fucking squad names. Can't read them. Either way, this gun's nice. I do like the gun. I like the iron sights in it. It's still got massive, like, the accuracy's got like a heavy breathing on it compared to some of the other weapons, but it's not terrible. I can't tell if Verdun's done, Tannenberg, the devs have done it on purpose or not. I'm not sure. Emerald 90, I'd like to see a World at War remastered. Fucking hell, so would I. I would, but again, would they ruin it, because Call of Duty Modern Warfare the original Call of Duty 4, they remastered that, and that was a remake. That wasn't a remaster, that was a remake, because they added microtransactions in, they added like these shite pay-to-win weapons in the game. There was weapons that you could pay for in loot crates, and they gave you a massive tactical advantage. It was really frustrating. Oh, I nearly had that guy. Clueless, I just got Red Orchestra 2 for $5 and I'm hooked. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's PC, isn't it? The fact that you can buy that game for $5, which is better than most games that we have on console. I mean, I understand buying a PC itself is expensive, but once the games for PC aren't very expensive, and I think you get your money's worth out of a lot of them. If you pick the right ones, that is. Your boy Sushi. Poor bastard. Ah, didn't get him. Newt, Ariska is the best rifle. I agree with you there, mate. Nixick. But the multiplayer is basically a copy and paste of Modern Warfare, and there's so many in-game purchases, so I just play zombies in campaign. That's fair enough. Yeah, what's the zombies like, Nick? Because to me, there's another thing. World at War, I loved the zombies in World at War. I thought it was a cool little addition. And then I thought Black Ops, like, sort of perfected zombies, and then because it was simple, do you know what I mean? It wasn't filled with Easter eggs. The Call of Duty World War 2, they filled it, like the whole idea of zombies wasn't surviving waves at that point. It became do this Easter egg, do this, and I think that's shit. I play zombies to see how many waves I can get. I like simplicity in Call of Duty games. There doesn't need to be. They don't need to make it complex. It's a run and gun arcade shooter. Don't stop making it pointlessly difficult, especially in zombies for all fucking things. I mean, add Easter eggs in, but don't make them like an almost compulsory element of the game. Not everywhere. It's like Siege, for example. Siege, in ranked, you can only play certain maps because they've tried to make it more like the Pro League. And but you know, not everyone who plays ranked, me for example, wants to play like, you know, we're playing in the Pro League. We like, you know, we want to play a ranked, we want to play seriously, but we want to experience the whole game. We want to have all the maps. And instead, they've only got like 8 maps in ranked to some crazy sort of number like that, which is shit. That was very close. I think that was a friendly grenade. I think it was. I'm not sure. But I do love this rifle, I must admit. Oh. Is that ours? I think that's ours. For some reason this map seems dark. I think it must be the time we're playing. Whoever just shot my guy then and he got a double kill on us. He would have seen that. That was a nice kill. But yeah, I'm on the US server if anyone wants to join, more than welcome to, of course. Oh, that's some dodgy shooting there, Joe. Missed his head, should have got his head there. Bad shooting. But we'll see. I wonder when they're going to release the next Call of Duty. Someone said, and I think it was the same for Battlefield, they said they need to, instead of bringing a game out every year, take a step back and sort of really figure it out, which I think is a good idea. I think there's another company that's doing that. I think it was one of the sports games where it was WWE. Now I'm not really a WWE fan, or I haven't been at least for years. But nor do I play the games. But apparently the games are absolutely shite. And what the 2K are doing this year is, instead of releasing a new WWE game, I think they're going to take a year off and try and perfect one instead of making a shit one, which is a good idea, really. 2K games are disgusting. There's another horrible company. I mean, I'm no fan of basketball, but I know they fill the NBA games with microtransactions, as does EA with FIFA and Madden. How the fuck did I not hit me? Fuck it, that's... I sort of... I want to push hill, but I know morally I need to go down here, really. I know we're taking it... Have we got guys in there? No, we got guys in there. Fuck it, let's go here. Let's have a look. Another one. Have to reload. Someone's just threw a grenade. I think is he gonna jump over? Oh, I should have used the bayonet. I was trying to quick fire. Acting like a Tommy there, trying to get my 10 rounds out in the mad minute. As they called it, I think it was, yeah, the mad minute they called it. Looks like they're doing a big push. They're trying to get that right one, I can understand why. For the sake of that, they've pretty much won the game. They're already draining us. In fact, they were a better team by a mile by the looks of it. Well, they're better coordinated than we are, but I think we just need to try and hold off as best as we can. He's going to pop back up. His mate's going to pop back up as well. And another one maybe. Yeah. Quickly reload this and we'll try and push that hill, I think. I think supply station, even though I suppose it's the next one to the right flank, I think the hill artillery is going to be the primary objective here from this position. But yeah, I don't know if anyone heard at the start, I don't know how many people were in at the beginning, but someone commented this week on one of my videos saying that the Italian front apparently is being confirmed by a WW1 game series, and apparently the next game's not going to be Gallipoli as we thought, as many of us thought. I don't know if that's true. Don't take my word for it. I don't take his word either, but unless it has been confirmed, I don't know if anyone knows that, but if that is true, if they've done the Italian front instead of Gallipoli, I'm not disappointed, and I'm not surprised either, because obviously if they did Gallipoli, the only new units would be the Ottoman units, because they've already got Anzacs and Tommies and Verdun and things. I suppose you don't have like your colonial like Sikh troops and your African corps and stuff, the British ones. But at least the Italians you'd have all the new Italian like sort of style factions, I think so. I'm not surprised that they've gone for that instead. If that's true, that is. I don't know if that's true. That guy could be bullshitting. I'm not sure. He just commented that it was like confirmed or something. I'm getting shot from somewhere. Oh, he's got me. He's getting hit from the right flank, I think, there as well. Let's have a look at the map. I'm spawning. See where we need to go here. And do you know what? I'm going to spawn left this time. I'm going to spawn my guy. We'll take this left flank. Been pushing right for too long. There's no one here as well, so it's just an easy pickup. They're all focused on hill artillery. It's like what I was saying. Literally last game we were on this very same map. On here, everyone pushes for hill artillery. Hill fortification, hill artillery, the hardest to hold in this game. On this map, sorry. Really difficult. I'll probably do another game after this now as well, because we've had the same map twice and it seems a bit shit. I fancy playing Poland next, hopefully. We'll see. Emerald 90, they will be focusing on mountain warfare. Yeah, and I think that's a good idea, mate, to be honest with you. I think if they do make, let's say that is true and the Italian front's the next game to be made. Sorry, I'm going to get this guy's head. If he pops up, no, he's dead. If that is the next game, I think the Italian front will have some of the best maps in the WW1 game series franchise. I think the maps will be really good. I think it will be set up like Tannenberg objective base instead of trench base, you know. But we'll see. Right, let's take kill artillery back. It's a pain in the arse, but we need to do it. Clues, my laptop is unfortunately bad and can't run even Red Orchestra that well. Well, that's a shame, mate. Yeah, I thought you were an Xbox player, Clueless. I thought you were. Fair play. I've got a laptop which I use for Total War. I play Medieval 2 Total War on my laptop, but I haven't played it in ages. It's like the game I play if I'm at university and I need a break. That's the game I play. I just do like a Total War campaign or something. I've got the stainless steel mod as well, which basically is probably the best mod you can get for Medieval 2 these days. Clueless, at least I have enlisted on my Series X now, you lucky bastard. Lucky bastard. Looks an amazing game, absolutely amazing. I think that's what Suricat's been playing for the last, at least the last few times he's been in stream and on Discord. I think that's the game he's been playing, and I can't blame him, to be honest with you. I mean, that's the type of game that should really kill COD off. You know, they've done what Call of Duty's been trying to do for years, and they've perfected it. So it's a shame, really. If it did, it should actually give Call of Duty a kick up the arse, that game. Maybe they might start producing some proper first-person experiences, you know. Clueless, the AI are a bit retarded, so it's really easy to get kills. Well, I suppose that's like Verdun and Tannenberg. Although sometimes when the AI run on this game, they run really robotically, and it's hard to pick them off. That's one of my guys. He has a very similar uniform to the enemy. Alright, let's hold this for now. We'll take this and we'll push hill. It looks like we're making a bit of a comeback here. If we take this, we'll stop their advance, I think. Sensitivity's a bit high. Hit marker, let's try and get this guy. Should have killed him there. Unless he pops his head back up, I don't think I'll get him. Is that a guy there? No, I don't think it is. Right, let's reload quickly. Over the top. There's one guy. Oh, there's a guy lying down. You can see his head just there. Got him. Yeah, this gun's amazing. I don't know why people like the Mosin over this weapon. It baffles me. Where are we going? Hill fortification. Let's do it. Let's push it. Try and keep my head down here. Is there a guy lying down there? Yeah, there is. He's not in any cover. He's just lying down in the open. He's dead. There's another guy behind him. Got him. No, I was trying to go for a headshot on that guy running away. Missed it. There's something satisfying about getting headshots in Tannenberg because of the way the weapons work. They're a bit fucked up. Look at our team. We've massive comeback. When I joined this game on the US server, we were getting annihilated. And to be fair, on the points you can see we almost lost. Got loads of time to bring it back now though. No guy there. Look how thick the smoke is. Fuck. We'll look down here. Sometimes people lie down the trench. He's not doing that. Whoa! Is that gas? In fact, this could be gas here because there's like a white gas on this game. I forgot what it's called. Right, I'm taking this trench back. I was wondering why I've been in this trench for a while, or this fortification. I was wondering why the counter wasn't going down. Try and get some more guys in. Looks like we're getting a few people in now, which is nice. Got guys pushing supply station. Oh, I was going to try and push him out of the bayonet instead. I should have really. Oh, what time are we running in the UK? 20 past 12 currently. Not too bad. Started late. I wanted to start around 10 PM tonight. I had a few delays. As I say, I normally read all the comments off my phone, and my charger's broke currently, and I can't read it off the laptop because I'm using my internet cable for the PlayStation. See, where I play upstairs in the house, and our Wi-Fi box is downstairs, and the Wi-Fi in our house is shockingly bad. And I'm not sure if it's just because of the way the house is structured, but it means I have to sort of use mobile data to read comments, which is a pain in the arse, and I can't use my laptop. So if the phone does go off, I might have to turn the PlayStation comments on screen, which is a nightmare, but fuck it, it's better than not reading them. Clueless, Enlisted has the best lighting in my opinion. And it can even give Battlefield a run for its money in terms of graphics. Well, that's really good. Honestly, Clueless, I mean, if it gets a lot of people, if a lot of people start playing that game, it'll give the big companies a kick in the arse to produce better quality games. So fingers crossed, a lot of people buy it. That's because at the minute, other than Battlefield and Call of Duty, there's no other competitor in terms of first-person shooters on console. Because Verdun, as much as I love it and I think it's better, it's not realistically. It's not a competitor to COD, is it? I mean, it's always gonna lose. Same with Battlefield. So frustrating. But we'll see. I mean, fingers crossed. That's the thing when games have no competitors. When game companies like EA and Activision and all that have no competitors, they'll just make lazy, shite games. So hopefully Enlisted sort of gives them that kick. So Enlisted looks a million times better than anything Call of Duty has ever come out with, you know. But yeah, I'm going to probably go now. Chat tomorrow on Discord. Yeah, cheers, Nick, mate. Have a good one. Have a good night. Right, let's take this back. There's someone here. I thought there was. Can't see him. There he is. Can you pop back up? My breathing's a bit heavy, mine. Yes, he's dead. Is he dead? No, he isn't. He moved. There's another guy. Missed his head. Clueless. Hebo, Enlisted will be free to play upon release. Fucking hell. That's very good. I wonder why. I wonder if why have they done that then? I mean, how many maps are in Enlisted? Free to play. That's very good. From the quality of the game I've seen as well, that's a really good. That's I'm surprised by that. Definitely give Call of Duty a run for its money then. Definitely. And Battlefield. Battlefield needs to sort of get a kick up the arse because it's shit and it's been shit for years, and it really pisses me off because the way the devs talk about the players as well is aggravating. Emerald 90, is Enlisted coming to PS4? I don't think so, mate. Unfortunately, no. It's PC and Xbox Series X already. It's probably the best exclusive Xbox I've got as far as I'm concerned. What map should we do? Do the one on the left. It's a good map. Hebo, there are many maps, but it's like War Thunder. It's slightly pay to win. Right, okay. Depends how they do it though, mate, because my problem with War Thunder as a free to play game is, well, even as if you're going to put money into War Thunder, it's extremely expensive. If you wanted to get into War Thunder, you have to spend a lot of money, because I've seen how much they charge for like the coins or the money system on War Thunder. It's like we're talking like upwards of like £70 to get some, to get a real good start on War Thunder. And I think that's more expensive than a regular game these days. And maybe I suppose if you get into it, then that's not a bad thing. But I'm hit and miss with things like that. I suppose if the core game's free, then it's understandable. But it depends how much they then go to charge for the thing. Things. Just because it's free doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better in the long run. And I think War Thunder is a good example of that. In my opinion, I think, as I say, War Thunder, really, if you want to get into it, you need to spend like £60-70, which is a lot of fucking money. I don't know if I like the idea of like monthly subscriptions better. Like a lot of MMO games do that, don't they? And like, is it World of Warcraft where they do like you pay on a monthly basis and you get certain things? I suppose is that a better idea? I don't know. Clueless. It's a bit better than War Thunder because there's no stupid research that takes 30 minutes. Yeah, I fucking hate that. And playing War Thunder without actually spending any money, which I used to play. I always used to use the Russian tanks, the T series tanks, and I got into it for a period of time. But there's a certain point in War Thunder where you have to spend more money because there's no way you can. Some of the people you come across, they take you out with one hit every time. Your tanks are nothing. So, it's a good game though. Look, I mean, well, it could be a good game. I wish they just made it a £50 game, But the thing is with War Thunder as well, obviously they've opened up the battlefield. You've got your ground units with your tanks and stuff. Then you've got your air combat, and then now they've got naval combat in the game. So let's say if you like, it's okay if you just like one of them things. So if you just prefer air combat, naval, or tanks. But if you like all three of them things, yeah, it's grindy for one, and expensive for another. So I don't know. It's not for me. War Thunder. It's really not for me for that reason. It's just I haven't got. I wouldn't have the time to play it for one, and I don't have the money to play it. Not at the level I'm at now. Anyway, I've got to a level on War Thunder where my free-to-play stuff is just no match for the other guys. Against the other guys, should I say? Is War Thunder grindy? Yes, mate, very grindy, especially if it's free to play. Even if you pay money, I think it's still grindy. But some people like that. I mean, it seems to be a massive thing in gaming at the minute. There's a lot of games where you just have to grind. I think like even like Battlefront 2, when I was last playing Battlefront 2, to get certain like heroes unlocked and get to level them up, the grind is insane. Battlefront 2 shit. I'm really disappointed by that game. Being a big Star Wars fan myself. We'll hold this for now, and then we'll probably push middle. In fact, no, we'll just push straight up to the Fort Baikal. Let's move up. I love this map. If you don't know, the World 1 Game Series fellas, devs did a hour-and-a-half long sort of talk about this map and the historical importance of the map and how they developed it and made it and stuff. It's worth a watch. I should really link it in, but I haven't got the time currently. It looks like the enemy isn't going for this. Or if they aren't going for it in numbers. There's a guy up there. Super weirdo. Alright, let's hold this. Problem is with this, holding this, if you go too far away from this sort of section here, you can't hold it to the exterior. So if I was up here, I don't think I'd be holding the fort as much. I'm getting pinned down. Where is it that from? Is it in the forest? It's in the forest. Quickly reloading, then I'll attack him. There he is. Fucking hell, that was a shite shot. Yeah, but going back to the grindiness of games, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them grindy games. I don't know if anyone ever played Blacklight Retribution. That was a free-to-play game. That was grindy as fuck as well. And I remember I got into that game, that Blacklight Retribution, and I did pay, because it was a free-to-play game. I think I paid like £5 to rent. You can basically, you paid money to rent certain weapons if you didn't pay a subscription. So that's what I did, and I played quite well. It was a pretty, it's Blacklight Retribution. I suppose if you pay for it, it'd be a decent shooter. But I just rather than say, make the game like 50 quid and then just buy the game instead of the subscription-based thing. My bayonet fell off there. I don't know what the hell was going on. It was funny though. For whatever reason, Blacklight Retribution just had a massive community of Portuguese players. I don't know why. I don't know why everyone in Portugal was playing Blacklight Retribution, but they were. Literally every other player I was coming against, every other squad was Portuguese. That was on PlayStation anyway. I don't know if it's a PlayStation exclusive. I imagine it isn't. It could be, but I don't think it is. There's a guy there. I'm out of ammo. Shit. Really accurate weapon this, I love it. There's that guy. There's a guy who's down there. I need to put my mask on. Excuse me. Let's get down here. Someone just threw a grenade in behind. I was dead either way. I was going to run into the grenade or he was going to kill me. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Fuck it, we'll just keep pushing this left flank. I think we've got more points than they have at the minute, so I'll take that. I should have killed him, really. That was terrible. Oh, fucking hell. Do I have coronavirus? Who knows? Don't think I have. There we go, let's get in. Push up to the fort. Again, we'll hold this fort for a bit. I'm not really too concerned on the right flank at the minute because, well, it looks like we've got like, well, we've got three or four players over there. They'll be able to take that. So my controller's a bit fucked as well. Sometimes if you see me sort of doing this weird double reload thing, it's my left analog stick's a bit fucked. And sometimes it does actually help me. Feels like I'm playing on a modded controller sometimes. But at other times it fucks me over. I should have hit him there. Who's this? Amazing Evan. Damn, I wish I had Tannenberg. Oh, sorry mate. Answer. Put that bastard down. But at least I have Verdun. Yeah, Verdun's good enough. They're similar in some ways, mate, and then very different in others. There's a lot of guys there. The shooting mechanics in Tannenberg are very different, and with certain weapons you can feel it. So, like certain weapons you won't, but there's certain like factions you play as, and the breathing mechanics are a lot more difficult. With Verdun, the majority of weapons on Verdun, the breathing, your ADS is quite smooth. This game's a bit more difficult, and obviously the layout of this game is a bit more open. Some players like that, some people don't. I think people liked Tannenberg when it first came out, but they've gone back to Verdun, most of them, I think. Depends what you like, though. There's another guy there. There was. Yeah, there he is. Ah, shit. He's got me. Conrad, are you Helen Keller? I don't know who the fuck that is. That name rings a bell, but I don't know who that is. Where you go? Oh, this is the first time I've seen Tannenberg. It looks cool. Nice. Yeah, mate, it's an interesting game. It's an interesting game. Just say it's similar to Verdun in some ways, and in some ways very different. The gunplay is different. It's a bit more tricky, but some people like that. Got him. Mr. Taylor's telling me to attack. I should probably listen to him. He is the NCO. Right, we could jump over here. Surprise this guy. We did. I need some grenades here, fellas. This is what I need. Grenades. There's a lot of guys down there. Let's get a headshot on this guy. Oh no, we'll kill him first. Oh, fuck. Helen Keller was a blind and deaf woman. Well, that's quite insulting, comrade. Actually, you bastard. No, I am not Helen Keller. I'm playing with one headphone. So maybe that's why I might be a bit deaf, but who knows? Helen fucking Keller. I don't know how I survived that jump, but I did. Broke my legs, but it was worth it. Right, we've cleared them guys out. There's a lot of guys here. Whole squad, it's hold here. I think someone's... Did someone just spawn here? Oh, there's a grenade. Oh yeah, there is more team enemies behind me. I know, that's why I said it. Yeah, I get you now, Conrad, I get you. Cheeky bastard. Right, push down the left flank. Let's do this. I'll tell you what we'll do, because there's a lot of space out left here. I'll sort of flank them a bit. No, it doesn't matter. I was preparing a little dynamic plan there, you know, go around them, pincer movement type thing. Nah, take your head off instead. Where go? Is Tannenberg a different game, or is it a DLC? It's a different game. It's a different game. It's part of the World War I game series. It's, you know, it's all made by the same devs and stuff. It's just a different game. I'm not sure the price of it, but this is set on the Eastern Front, whilst Verdun is set on the Western Front. Fucking hell, look at the way this guy's moving. Fucking hell. That's a lot of artillery. reload quick. Some bad shooting there. We're just going to bayonet charge. The grenade got him. I'll take that. Problem is with this one, it's, I mean, wherever you hold on this sort of area, they can, you know, they can spawn all around you, and that's another thing about Tannenberg in general. The spawn system is so fucking strange. You know, you can have a whole squad of guys just spawn outside that gate, and that's my biggest complaint about this game, I think. Other than the shooting mechanics are a bit dodgy sometimes, but the spawning needs to be fixed. And some guy actually, when I did my review when it first came out, said they were planning on fixing it. Sorry, but I don't believe they have. I think so. There we are. Like two, maybe there's probably a squad up there somewhere. They can just spawn out of nowhere. And if you've got a squad on you, I mean that's okay because it means you can have an interesting battle. But it's like if you're by yourself and you've done hard work and you've took out 2 squads of enemies, it's frustrating. But I don't know if they'll fix it. We'll see. Maybe, I mean, some people might like it. I'm not sure. I just think it'd be better for the gameplay. Probably better gameplay wise if they had a bit more of a structured spawning mechanic. But who knows? Comrade Far, do you support Trump? If so, I'll unsub. Well, you can unsub if you want, mate. I'm not too arsed. I'm not an American. You can unsub all you want if you. I'm honestly not too arsed about that. Emerald 90. So you think they will do a Middle East game if they do an Italian game next? Oh, so yeah, right. So you're saying if they do the World War I Italian front, will they do a Middle East, like Ottoman World War I? I think they will, mate. I think they'll try and cover as much World War I stuff as they can. It's been successful for the most part so far. Now, with the money they've probably got from console players as well as PC players, I think they will. I think they will. But who knows? Who knows? As I say, I'm not surprised that they've picked. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do a Gallipoli one though, because they've done the Ottomans. They haven't done the Ottomans, sorry, but they've done they've done the Tommies, they've done the Anzacs. I suppose the only colonial troops that they haven't done are like the Sikh and Muslim soldiers at the Brit side. But other than that, they've done all the troops. God, I'm getting fucked over here. Oh shit! I just dropped something. So it wouldn't surprise me. But then on the other hand, if you could say the same thing about the Italian front, even though they haven't done the Italians, they've done most of the German squads. So I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But apparently I'm just going off what that fella said in the comments the other day. He could have been talking shit for all I know. It could be the Gallipoli front that they do. I'm not sure. But they're up to something, the World War I game series devs. If you've played Verdun or Tannenberg around Christmas time, they put a message on that they were up to something. There's guys everywhere here. I'm sort of surrounded. I can hear. I'm just going to stay down for a sec. Sort of work out where I'm getting shot from. I know there's a group of enemies. Here they are. I'm going to have to get in cover here. That's some bad shooting. Oh, come on. There's one. Oh, they could do Hungary. Yeah, honestly, mate, I don't know much about Hungary, but surely they would they have not added that in this game if they were going to do all that? Maybe they might extend the games. Maybe that's always a possibility. They could always add more maps. They did it with Verdun, so why not Tannenberg? In fact, I think isn't this map I'm playing now an extension of Tannenberg? I'm not sure. There's a guy up there. He's going to try and hit me. I'm very lucky to get him there. He had me circled. Ah, shit. I'm sort of stuck in no man's land here. I'm stuck between the hillside and the fort. We started off this game amazingly well, but let's bayonet charge this guy. Ah, shit, he's got me. Do you support? I know, but do you like him, Conrad? Honestly, Conrad, I'm not getting involved in politics on here. You can support whoever you want as long as it's not fucking Al Qaeda. I don't care. What about Japan in World War One? I have yet to see a game about them or the Indian Army. Well, the Indians were under the control of the Brits, weren't they? But yeah, we haven't seen the Sikh troops. We haven't seen them yet. And I think if they were going to add them, they'd probably add them in for a DLC for Verdun, to be honest with you. Just, you know, like they did with the Anzacs, for example. We'll see, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, mate? I don't know anything about Japan in World War One. I really don't. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know anything, so I can't comment. Hello, Snoopy. How is it going, mate? How are you doing? Conrad, I think you're a bit of a nutter, mate, to be honest with you. I have no idea what you're going on about. Where's... I'm getting pinned down. That trench there, there he is. I think there's a few of them. Where is that? That's our hillside. I think if you... one thing you would probably like about coming from Verdun to Tannenberg is the map design on Tannenberg's pretty good. I think it's... On the most part, it's more interesting than Verdun. Obviously with Verdun you've just got your standard trenches, and they've done that well. But, I don't know, Tannenberg's a bit more dynamic. I like that. Snoopy, Verdun shall not fall under the reins of DLCs. Yes. Hopefully not, mate. Oh yeah, I mean, I agree, Snoopy. Any content that's going to come out for them games, I think will be free. And I think the devs know that. I think the devs for this game, I made a video the other week about it, saying how I appreciate them not adding in that type of stuff in this game, because there's enough of it out there. And I think it would kill the game off if they started adding stuff behind a paywall when the numbers of players on this game are already fairly low as it is. It'd kill the game. Surely they're not stupid enough to do that. So we think. Fuck knows anyway. Right. Bit of a shame here, fellas, because we started off this game very well. It's gone tits up. Let's have a look. Where's he going? Oh, bad shot. There's another guy. There he is. There's another one behind there somewhere. Let's see if he pops up. Yeah, there's a whole squad in there at the minute. Reload. I'm just gonna have to hold here. I'm fucked at both sides. In fact, there's a German. Oh, he's got me. Shit. Clueless. I think that Verdun and Tannenberg need more ambience, like background gunfire or people yelling. Yeah, Clueless. In Verdun, if you play offline mode, you can hear it. You can hear there is background noise, but it's so weak. And I think even after the massive update last year, which was around, I think it was around this time last year when they improved all the noises and the graphics of the game. I mean, they did a good job, but I agree. I think we could do with more, especially when you've sometimes if you've got good headphones as well. It'd sound amazing if they could fit a bit more ambience. I've run out of fucking sprint. How are we doing? Yeah, I think we could lose this one. We'll try and push this fort and get back into it. Oh shit. Wugu, Japan actually defended Pearl Harbor in World War One. Did not know that, mate. Did not know that. Yeah, I know the Japanese didn't go entirely sort of ape shit till later on. Snoopy, £9 off the game's current price. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not too bad. Depends though, mate. I mean, this game isn't for everyone. I understand that. And it depends where you've come from. A lot of people who pick up Verdun and Tannenberg have come from, Call of Duty and Battlefield expecting a similar experience, and you're just not going to get that. So I think people get the game and think, fuck this, and then come back off it again. But who knows? Let's jump back in. I think there's a few snipers up there. We really need to sort of take them out before we move up. Some of our guys to cover. There's a guy behind the tree up there. Then if you saw him. Killed that guy a few times, I feel sorry for him now. There he is, I can hear something shooting to my right. Got him. Get another mag in. Conrad, do you okay about the LAR bar? Fair enough. Let's push here and we'll go right. We'll do it. We'll go through the left flank and then we'll just get them from behind. Hopefully, sometimes you can catch a lot of them off guard. Should you not get flanked yourself, of course. Looks like one of our teammates is already there. There's our whole squad spawning behind me. Yeah, we've lost this game, and they're behind us anyway at hillside. So this is sort of all in vain taking this, but oh well. Is this gas or smoke? I think it's just smoke. Isn't it? Oh shit! Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, we've been annihilated. Honestly, the first sort of 8 minutes, we were doing really well. We pushed them all the way back. We had some good teamwork and things, and now it's all gone tits up. Conrad, what country are you from? I am American. I'm from the UK, England, northeast England. I've been mistaken for Welsh and Scottish far too many times. Yeah, but I'm on sort of the border between northeast England and North Yorkshire, so it's like a mix of a sort of Geordie and Yorkshire accent, which confuses people. Oh, I thought I was going to get a double there. There's another guy comes to the left and come back to the right. Get some more ammo in quickly. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, you bastard. Ah, we've lost. We deserve to lose that. They did, honestly, that push they did on our flank was, I mean, we sort of halted it for a while, but it was the other flank where they sort of encircled us and we were fucked. As soon as we spawned, they just took us out. I got most kills, which I'll take. 45 kills, not too bad. We didn't get more squad points, which is unfortunate, but we'll play one more game, fellas. We'll go East Prussia and then we'll call it a day, I think. Let's have a look. Where we go. Tensions between America and Japan started when the Americans got scared of the Japanese Navy, so they made them sign a treaty to decrease their navy. Fair enough. Stop motion bricks. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. After World War I. Fair enough. Yeah, I need to read more up on Japan during that time. Honestly, I don't know much about them. Snoopy, everyone had balls in World War I. Yeah, they did, mate. Definitely did. Emerald 90. When would the new game be released? Fuck knows. But as I say, last week when I streamed, they put a message on both Tannenberg and Verdun saying that there's something new in the works, or there was like, you know, there's some message that they were up to something. So who knows, mate? I mean, it could be this year, but I remember when they kept saying, right, the update's coming, and then it took forever for the update to turn up.